Alright, so we're on episode 10, Crossroads, let's go.
So, your dad's on an epic quest to find a healthy vending machine. You know, for a complete paranoid, he is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you'd be all Hollis reunion after party, but instead you look like somebody ate all the marshmallows out of your cereal. He wants to take me home. The same man who used a baby monitor on you till you were 11. It's shocker.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can tell him I'm an adult now, make my own decision.
What decision?
If Dad's plan can really work, his friend can get us out of here. After everything that's gone wrong, everyone we've lost, the idea of getting the hell out of here.
Well, what about Perry or JP?
We don't know if either one of them is still alive.
We don't have any evidence that they're not. How can you even be thinking about leaving when most of the student population is in chains and the dean is planning on opening up the gates of hell?
Yeah, this situation is dire at Silas University. Guess what? It always has been. The only thing my getting involved ever did was make it worse.
You know, as one of those who was almost fish food, I don't agree. You're scared, and you're allowed to be, but no one's coming to save us. We're all that we've got, which means that if we leave, it's over.
This is a very tricky decision. Oh, okay. Maddie? Maddie? What are you up to? Okay. So is Maddie how the dean is finding out all the stuff? Maddie just goes through their stuff and then she freaking takes the information back to the dean? What is she doing? What are you circling that for? Maddie, what are you doing?
So those are new.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea
No.
how they... Well, that's suspicious.
Yeah.
They look almost Sumerian. Maybe Carm can help translate.
Yeah, I think she's a little preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, because I need life advice from a man who found out about vampires yesterday.
Well, you
Oh,
catch up
God.
fast when one of them is lunging at your daughter's neck with her razor-sharp teeth.
For the last time, I told you I needed the blood to stop the little weasel who was about to get us both killed.
Oh, well, that makes it all better. Are you ready to go?
Go. Okay, let's everyone take a breath. Carm, maybe let's ixnay on the Udblay talker on my dad, yeah, and Dad, maybe you can hang out with Laugh while Carm and I chat. You can tell them about that panic room that you built with the autonomous ventilation system. Yeah, go play MacGyver.
You know what? It must be so easy. I have this luxury of being so blasé about all this violence. Because the image of my daughter's bleeding neck is burned in my mind. The idea of her laying on the ground, bleeding, and never getting up.
Dad.
Oh my God.
All right? How many times has this place and these people nearly taken your life? Well, I'm not giving them another chance. First light, we're getting out of here. First light.
Oh God.
So you're leaving. He wants to take me home.
What do you want?
I don't know. Can't remember the last time I felt sure about anything. I've been so scared for so long. The thought of going home, sleeping in my bed, in my room with my books, with no one trying to kill me. It has a certain appeal. But will I ever be able to forgive myself if I just run away and leave Perry and all the students in the pit behind? Leave Laugh? Leave you? What do you want me to say? Well, we're friends now, right? So I can ask you for advice. What do you think I should do? As your friend? Of course. I think you should go.
Oh.
What?
You asked for my advice. That's my advice.
I have to say, this is disappointing.
Where?
Is that the dean?
I didn't raise you from oblivion to have you turn tail at the first sign of bear spray.
Does she know we can hear her?
Unless I've made a dreadful mistake, Miss Hollis. The answer to that should be no.
What the hell? Was that JP? What the? What is going on? What is going on? Was she talking to Danny or was she talking to Maddie? What is going on? I don't know. Let's find out by watching episode 11. So let's get back to it. This is episode 11. What fresh intel is this? I don't have that turned up. So it is JP.
JP, is that you?
I believe so.
How are you?
I was ambushed by the gentleman from Corvey and tasered extensively.
Where are you now?
Somewhere dark. There are chains, wires, pain. But you need to listen.
Wasn't my fault.
Yeah, I blew out chance at the book with my dramatic romantic quarrels. Someone's on their rag.
It's not my period, you misogynist lackwit. The plan is simple, children. Open the gates and it's my world. No more nations, no more culture, no more people. Unless you count the ones who keep us slaves. And the only obstacle to that would be Carmilla and her doomed little paramour using those talismans to stop me. If you intend to serve me in hell, so to speak, you'll need to bring me something more substantial than excuses.
Hey, D-Bear. I know you're doing your dark side thing, and I don't want to cramp things now, but the Paradine lady is talking about hell on Earth. Aren't you worried that might be a little bit aggro?
Kirsch, are you going to shut up or am I having beefcake for dinner?
I'll be good. Say, you don't think a guy could eat an actual beefcake, do you? Because I'm seriously jonesing for protein and...
JP, you still there?
For a little longer, you had to know.
When she opens the last gate.
Hell on Earth. We all die.
Kirsch.
No, JP, you can't go. I have to find you to save you. I mean, if you're wired into the firewall, there's...
I'm not sure you can. My body, I can't move. I'll send when I can.
JP.
So that's her plan. Unleash hell on Earth. Rule it. Kill everyone in her way.
I kind of figured we already knew this.
Clear. Concise.
It's why you and your dad need to get out of here. The bio major and I can find the other 3 talismans. What good we use you anyway?
Yeah. What good could I do?
I don't know. They look like Sumerian, but they're not Sumerian.
They're definitely in the Book of Lives. They crop up everywhere the second talisman is mentioned.
Are you getting anything from the glasses?
Yeah, something about putting your toys away when they're done. Yeah, they definitely haven't made sense since someone dropped them.
Yeah.
So... Dad's pretty much packed up everything, so I guess it's...
Yeah, I've got a lot to do. I have to trace down where JP is wired in and make a list of demon species capable of long-term possession.
Laugh.
Enjoy your life, Flora.
Oh, Laugh. Like, I understand where she's coming from, but I'm also sad. I don't want her to be mad at Laura.
So... How do you plan on getting off campus?
Dad's friend, Bob, giant. Turns out he was more than a match for some torches and pitchforks. He's waiting for us in a T4 walled. You could still come with us.
Yeah. Bet your dad would be thrilled about that.
He'd get over it. And who knows? Maybe the dean wouldn't even bother hunting you down. Maybe...
Hell on Earth would just stay in a nice little radius around Silas.
Not so much, huh?
Come on, sweetie. We should get going.
Guess I just never really imagined it ending this way.
How did you imagine it ending?
I don't know. I mean, Dad came all this way, and it's not like I'm some indispensable chosen one, and the smart thing to do would be to leave, right?
Clearly.
Bob's waiting.
Laura, I have to make a choice.
Except, I don't know. I guess I thought I'd graduate and get a crappy job and go to Comic-Con with a girl I love. And why should that be too much to ask? I mean, why should the dean just get to decide that she's all power hungry and wants to be queen of hell and ruin everything for the rest of us?
Do you care?
Yes.
I'm going home.
But I can't, can I? Not really.
No, you can't.
I can't just pretend that hell on earth is going to stop at the doorway of my childhood bedroom.
Well, it depends on what I reinforce it with.
No. Dad, you want to keep me safe. And I get that. But this isn't your decision. If the dean is planning on ending the world in an all caps kind of way, I'm not safe on the sidelines. None of us are. The only way that we'll ever be safe is if we stand up, if we stop her, if we fight.
If you think I'm leaving you here.
Dad, look at this face.
Oh?
You know this face. You know what it means. And you know that I'm right. That's why you're gonna stay too.
Carmilla's like, oh
All right,
God.
well, this discussion isn't over, young lady. I have faces too.
So, how exactly does this new world-wise Laura Hollis plan on stopping my mother?
Well, we need 3 more talismans, right? I think I know where to start looking.
Really? Yay! Laura's finally woken up. Like, obviously I knew she had to work through some stuff, especially after the season 2 finale, but I'm glad she's finally realized, no, she has to stay, she has to help defeat the dean, because come on, she's been through so much already. I'm interested to see how Papa Hollis is going to fit into this group, especially with Carm. He does not like Carm. So, yeah. On to episode 12.